Now, I don't have a particular activity for this particular installment of Teaching Without Technologies, but I just wanted to talk briefly about the use of pictures in your activities. Pictures are a very powerful stimuli that engage students and get them thinking in the target language, and they can be very valuable in English as a foreign language classes and ESL classes and a lot of language classes overall, be it Spanish or just your general literature class or language arts class. They can be just very provocative and engaging. What I do in my classes is I gather magazine clippings or newspaper clippings, and I try to engage students' memories and their ability to memorize short term. And what I'll do is for some magazine clippings, I'll typically show students a magazine clipping for about 30 seconds and then remove the magazine clipping from their sight, and I'll just have the students generate words that trigger their memory of the picture that I was just showing. Or sometimes, to vary this activity up a bit and to sort of keep me excited about the activity, I'll have the students instead generate questions about the picture that they can give to other students. And it becomes sort of like a quiz game where you can have the students competitively asking each other questions to see who knows the most about the picture that was recently shown. Another activity that you can do with pictures is you can use a picture of a person, a sort of profile picture, and have students generate a story based on the picture that they see. They could talk about the character's motivation, their age, their gender, where they live, what their occupation is, where they were last Saturday, where they want to go. And this kind of generates a sort of creative way of thinking about people and environments and just different lives that people live. And I find it's really effective for students in English as a foreign language class because it gets them thinking in the target language, and it also sort of provokes the imagination and gets them kind of excited about learning the language and being able to use it in this fun and unique way. Sometimes you can actually, if there are enough students, you can sort of have students write underneath pictures if you have a photocopier available, and you could have each student contribute one line under the picture of this particular person and then pass that picture to the person who's next to the student who just wrote the sentence, and then that next student can then contribute another line, and you can keep going around in this activity until a full story has been fleshed out from the pictorial stimuli that you've given to the students. So this is another kind of fun and calming way to sort of engage the students' imagination and to get them thinking in the target language and to sort of stretch their ability to recall vocabulary that they need to know in order to express themselves and to sort of think three-dimensionally, as it were. Another activity that you can use with pictures is you can have the students put their heads down on the table, sort of to cover their eyesight, and you can describe 3 pictures or 1 picture that you are looking at. Have the students listen to your description, and then before the students open their eyes and look forward at you, the teacher, you can tape the pictures to the wall and then add some extra pictures, and then invite the students to open their eyes, look at you, and then to look at the different pictures and to see which pictures are the ones that you were just describing. So it's a good listening activity for students of English as a foreign language or ESL students. And it can also be a good activity for language students as well, literature or Spanish class or French class, what have you. So it's also a kind of a good way of engaging students in their sort of ability to pay attention and to focus and to sort of listen to a person describing something. So a lot of these activities that involve pictures do involve the ability to either make descriptions or to listen to descriptions and to process them and to learn from them and to sort of build off of them as well. So not only can you take descriptions and sort of think about them, but you can also build on them using whatever target language that you are supposed to be focusing on for your given class. So anyway, there are many activities you can do with pictures, and bye for now.